Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Mr. Real Talk, your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. That guy you see on the screen right there is Tucker Carlson. Now, I'm going to let you hear the words come out of his mouth, okay? What this guy's about to say is pretty bizarre. It may even sound unbelievable to many of you out there. But what I'm going to tell you, as I will be reacting to this video, as I'm sure you guys will be reacting to this video, I definitely want to know, everybody out there that sees this video, I want you to go down below in the comment section and let me know, have you ever seen anything like what we're about to talk about today? Do you or your folks know of any stories like this? I can tell you that I do, but this is this guy's story, Tucker Carlson, okay? This guy claims to have undergone an attack by demons. You heard it right. This guy says that he was physically, not spiritually, because sometimes what you'll have is you'll have people who are very, very religious and very, very spiritual, right? And what they'll try to do, they will attempt to spiritualize everything. But you are going to see for yourselves, let me listen to this guy's account of what he say happened to him. And I want you guys to be the judge and let me know. Let each other know. Let us all know if you think what he's saying is real or you think he's just making it up. Fair use, fair use.
Do you think the presence of evil is kickstarting people to wonder about the good?
That's what happened to me.
That's what happened to you?
Oh yeah, I had a direct experience with it.
In the milieu of journalism or just...
No, in my bed at night, and I got attacked while I was asleep with my wife and 4 dogs in the bed and mauled.
Did you hear what he said? This guy said he was at home, in his bed, sleep at night with his family, and he said with his dogs. Now, hey, some people are cool with having dogs in their bed. Me, I don't have a dog, but if I did, I would not be cool with letting my dog sleep in the bed. I don't know about you. What say ye? Let us know in the comment section. But did you hear what he said? He said he was asleep in his bed and he said he got mauled. He didn't get tickled. Oochie coochie coo. He didn't get tickled up under his arm with a little feather. This guy out of his own mouth said he got mauled.
Physically mauled.
In a spiritual attack by a demon?
Yeah, by a demon. Or by something unseen that left...
Is that right?
Claw marks on my sides, on my...
So he left physical marks?
Oh, they're still there. Yeah. A year and a half ago.
Did you hear this? He said whatever this thing was that attacked him left physical claw marks. Said that they're still there a year and a half ago. Now, I want to ask you guys out there, do any of you guys out there know about this kind of stuff? Now, I'll tell you one thing. I've heard other people talk about it. I myself have experienced waking up the next morning. It wasn't nothing that lasted like a year or so, year and a half like this guy said. But I have waken up before in the times past and had little scratches on my arm or something like that. And I'll be like, yo, how the hell did I get that scratch there? And then, just like always, the brainwashing would convince us that, hey, you must have been scratching yourself in your sleep. Is that the case? Or have some of us been attacked before in our sleep, but we just brushed it off because that's what we're taught to do here in the Daughter of Babylon? Just something to think about as we react to this together. Shall we continue? Let me back that up just a little bit.
My bed and mauled. Physically mauled.
In a spiritual attack by a demon?
Yeah, by a demon.
Yeah.
Or by something unseen that left
Is that right?
claw marks on my sides, on my...
So it left physical marks?
Oh, they're still there. Yeah. Year and a half ago.
Was your wife terrified? I know you were.
I wasn't.
In order for something to leave marks on your body a year and a half later, that was serious. Now, you can believe this guy, or you can say he's not telling the truth, or you can say he is telling the truth. I'm inclined to believe what he's saying, and I'll tell you why in a little bit.
Totally confused. I woke up and I couldn't breathe, and I thought I was going to suffocate, and I walked around outside, and then I walked in, and my wife and dogs had not woken up, and they're very light sleepers. And then I had these terrible pains on my rib cage and on my shoulder, and I was just in my boxer shorts, and I went and flipped on the light in the bathroom, and I had 4 claw marks on either side underneath my arms and on my left shoulder, and they were bleeding.
Wait, they were bleeding?
They were bleeding, yeah. No, they were actual claw marks. And I sleep on my side, so I wasn't clawing myself. I don't have long nails. And they didn't fit my hands anyway. But yeah, that happened. So I'm not from a world where things like that happen. I never heard of anything like that happening before. I had no idea what that was. I knew it was spiritual immediately.
You did? Okay, that was going to be my question.
Yeah. I don't understand to this day. I'm not going to put it...
You didn't try to refute the spiritual part in your own mind. You went right into the...
Well, it didn't make any sense, and it doesn't now. But I'm not from a, what do they call it, faith tradition.
Look, y'all saw that? Back that up.
Refute the spiritual part in your own mind.
This guy said so. You didn't refute the spiritual part in your own mind. Many times we see things that don't make sense. These things will be supernatural occurrences, but we will try to rationalize, because that's what the brainwashing has taught us to do, not to acknowledge things like this and many, many other things out there. We've been taught to just gloss over. The brainwashing is heavy, and when it kicks in, you don't think about these kind of things. Like this guy just said, it's a natural response to try to refute these things with anything other than what it actually is.
Went right into the...
Well, it didn't make any sense, and it doesn't now.
Y'all see that cross? Do you see that cross right there? Do you guys ever notice this? Whenever high levels of wickedness are around, you can typically look up and see this cross right there somewhere around, whether it's in a horror movie, a scary movie, and the high presence of evil is in the building. 9 times out of 10, you're going to see that idol right there, that cross. And it doesn't help the situation. It usually makes whoever's being wicked go more wicked. You ever notice that? This is not some symbol of peace, love, and prosperity or blessing. That cross is actually a weapon, an instrument. It's a torture device by the Romans. It's wicked.
But I'm not from a, what do they call it, faith tradition that talks about things like that or even acknowledges their existence. Like, there's nothing like that. I've never heard anybody say anything like that in my whole life.
What was the next day like?
Well, the next morning I woke up and I thought, that was the weirdest dream I've ever had. And then I saw blood on my sheets and I realized that was not a dream at all. So I called my assistant, who was like the only evangelical Christian I know, well enough to call it something bizarre like that, totally bizarre like that. And she said, oh yeah, no, that happens. Yeah, people are attacked in their bed by demons. What?
You hear this? There are some people out there, even Christians, there are some people out there who are aware that the spiritual realm is very real, and things like this go on. It's real. It's not a figment of your imagination.
What are you even talking about? Yeah. So, I'm not leaving anything out, and I'm not pretending to understand that. I can only say what happened to me, and that did happen to me. And then I was seized with this very intense desire to read the Bible.
You hear that? He was seized with a very intense desire to read the Bible because he thought it was time to die. There's something about thinking that you're going to be BK'd. If you know what BK stands for around here, go down in the comment section and drop it in the comment section. It's something about being a man or a woman thinking that you're getting ready to get BK'd that will inspire you out of nowhere. You all of a sudden want to read the scriptures now. Let's back that up.
And that I can only say what happened to me, and that did happen to me, and then I was seized with this very intense desire to read the Bible, which I then started without any study aids or anything. I bought a Bible that didn't have any. I'm not interested in editorializing in the Bible. I just want to read it and see what's in there myself. I have very low levels of trust for Christian pastors, most of whom, I'm just not a fan at all.
You hear that? He has very low levels of trust for Christian pastors, many of whom he's not a fan of at all. He wanted to go grab it and read it for himself. That's what you better start doing. Grab hold of the scriptures and read it for yourself.
And sorry to say that, but that's how I feel.
Don't be sorry.
I don't want to hear other people's opinions. I just want to see what's in there. And so I spent a year and a half reading it.
You hear that? He said, I don't want to hear other people's opinions. I just want to see what's in there. That's what you got to start doing. If you've got anything out of this video so far, if this video is causing you to think, I want you to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. Share this video.
Then I started rereading it, and it was just a transformative experience for me, but I'm not, holding myself out as someone from whom you could get theological advice, because I'm not.
Of course.
I don't know. I don't understand any of it, but yeah, that happened.
God allowed?
Part of the reason why he doesn't understand any of it, because the Roman Catholic Church decided to think that they got authority to tell people what they can and what they can't read by not canonizing certain books of the scriptures, like the book of Enoch. When you read the book of Enoch, you know that the fallen angels procreated with women, and when they did, their offspring became giants. And when those giants physically pass away, the spirit that is within those giants are bound to the earth. To walk the earth as evil spirits, also known as demons. These are what you would call modern day demons today, okay? These things are real. The disembodied spirits of the giants, the Nephilim. I'm not here to try to get anybody to believe that. I'm just telling you what's out there, okay? That's why this guy right here doesn't know about it. That's why many of you didn't know about it. We talk about all those kind of things over here on this channel and more. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, I want you to subscribe right now. And go down below in the comment section if you're new to this channel and type in, I subscribed. I will reply.
The demon?
I have no idea what happened. All I know is I was dead asleep with my wife and dogs, and I woke up with claw marks on my rib cage underneath my arms, and it didn't even make sense. My arms would, anyway, whatever. I'm not, no one has to believe me. I don't care. But that happened to me, and so I just was like, wow, that's real. Whatever that is, I'm even not sure what it is. But
it was demons. That's what it was. Spiritual attacks. Physically, this guy had blood in his sheets, you guys.
Very real. And so then that presence of that evil launches something.
And look what the presence of that evil launched. This whole little clip right here that we just reacted to is called Christian Less Movie. ChristianLiesMovie.com, something like that. Yeah. ChristianLiesMovie.com. Some kind of new documentary that they're working on. You see the idol right here? You guys see that idol right there? Wherever high levels of evil are around, that will be somewhere close by. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed hanging out with you as always. Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. This is Mr. Real Talk, your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. I'm out of here.